Hello and welcome to Rallying the Forge. I'm your host, Sol. Hello and welcome to another episode of Rallying the Forge. I'm Solimer, and today's video is going to be hopefully a quick one. I just wanted to talk about what you need to do for the HiveMind event for AusForge's first team event. I've made a sheet for everyone to use. The sheet you can see currently is the collection manager. You'll want to pull your collection into that. This is going to be the easiest way, in my opinion. You pull your collection into the collection manager, and then you're going to copy the deck names and links and all that in column A. And there will be a link in the event description, I guess, that will take you to a sheet. You'll copy it like you would the collection manager to have your own copy, and then you'll paste in the deck list sheet your decks. Okay, just like so, and then you can use the sheet. So the HiveMind event is basically the team leaders of the teams are going to select their fuses, whatever they may be, and they have, obviously, each half deck has a deck name. So those deck names, the rest of the team can pick decks that have at least one matching word to so I'm trying to copy that to them. That didn't copy how I wanted, I don't think. So then, as each player makes their fuse and they add it to the list, the deck, it goes from 2 decks to 4 decks to 6 decks to 8 decks. And there's more and more and more words. Eventually, the last person has this huge pool of names to work from. The idea is it's called HiveMind, so it just basically grows into this massive thing. Obviously, the first few players are going to have less choices for decks than the person who's last. So what we have here, we got 3 tabs, 2 functions in the menu here. So sort deck names, team captains can use this function if they want. You can see here, sort deck names. It'll sort. We'll run it. I think it's the right one that's there. Sort the decks by all the words that are not excluded. There is an excluded list. So only the words that are showing here, well, there could be words I don't have in my collection, but I should have a pretty large amount. But you go through and you can see how many matching decks you have with a certain word. This is actually my son's collection, I think, because mine's much bigger. But nonetheless, you can see, so in my son's collection, his largest groupings are AusForges and AusForge. He's got Fear, Lords, but whatever your largest groupings are, I highly recommend selecting. You don't want to select one, just allies. You only have 2 allies. How many are other people going to have? So you pick your 2 decks, though. Once you have that, we can go in and you hit, this is for everybody. Once you have the deck names, you just separate them by a comma. So because I copied it from the sheet and not like Discord or something, I recommend posting the deck names in Discord, updating that list, separate the decks by commas, and then all you have to do is put them in. It's going to come back, holy moly. Oh, that's because that's the decks. So what you have here is just going to bring back matching decks with names that match the decks you entered. So in this case, these are the 2 decks I selected. So if someone had the exact same names, they would get 6 points for each of those decks because there's 3 words available: Lords, Colossus Fist, Conspirators, Solus, defeat of and the don't count. I'll be posting that list shortly, so it can be out there for everyone, but you can see most people are going to have just the 2 points. So points, should mention, points are doubled for this event, for team points. So you can see matching one word is going to get you 2 points, which is what most people are going to have per half deck. So you can expect a minimum for a player of 4 points most likely. And then if you're going to have some people who are going to be able to get 2 words matched in a deck, they're going to get 4 points for that deck and maybe 2 points for the other deck. If they have 2 decks that have 2 words each, as long as they're different, they're going to get up to 8 points. And you can see how it can spiral. Like this would be 12 total points if they had the same exact name or the same words. But you're comparing it to the rest of your team. So it's not just the team leader, or it's each player. So as players add stuff, you could potentially get more matches. My guess is most people, based on the test I ran, granted people weren't specifically trying to match, you'd be shocked that there's very few matches amongst players and teams. So this will be interesting, and that's basically all there is to it. This was meant to help people be able to filter their decks easier. It doesn't by any means mean you have to use a higher point deck. You can use the 2 point decks. Doesn't matter, but you just have to have a matching word. So that's what this is meant to do. So people with large collections can slim down their list much easier. For team leads, like I said, the sorted deck names can help you see which words you have more frequently. That might help you decide to try to give your team more options potentially. But every collection is going to be different. Like I've got a similar amount of AusForge and AusForge's decks, but I have lists that are down to, where I've got 30 of a word or something because my collection's 10 times his size. So, so that's all you have to do. The sheet, again, you'll make a copy of it. It should be in the event description when Bryce posts it. You just make a copy of the sheet, and then you'll have your own copy to do this with. Right now, you will need to use the collection manager to pull your collection in and make a copy and paste it. I don't have that functionality built into here just to pull the deck names. Did this on short notice, short thought. It was just something I thought to do to try to help the process. Wasn't really planned, so maybe I'll get around to fixing it, or another wizard can come in and just fix it and make it work that way. But for now, this is what we have. So you can use it. You don't have to use it, but if you do want to use it, that's how you use it. It's pretty straightforward. If you do need to use it and you're struggling with it, let me know. I can help you. We can share screen on Discord or something and figure it out. It's no big deal. So happy to help with it. Hopefully everyone has fun with the first AusForge team event. Really looking forward to it to see how it works out. This is a big opportunity for teams to separate themselves from the pack in the team race. So look forward to seeing you guys there and participating. So that's all I got. You guys take it easy, and I'll see you guys hopefully at the event. This has been an episode of Rallying the Forge. Thank you, and we'll see you next time.